Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe from Joe Plays Games, and you're joining us back in State of Decay, where we had just returned back to the home base, and everyone was dead, and Ed just got attacked. So what's going to happen is I'm going to carry as much of the items that we have available, and then we're going to get out of here. So I'm gonna start trying to prioritize some things here. I can also switch with Maya to have her carry some things. So I'm gonna switch with Maya and see if she can carry some stuff for me. I'm gonna actually stash this, return that. Hang on. I believe Marcus had another bigger backpack in his inventory, so I'm going to stash this and take out this aspirin and then switch back with Maya.
What's up?
Now I'm going to take the bigger backpack so we can carry more things. Larger, so I got 6 more spaces rather than 4. So small backpacks increase your carry weight, your carry capacity by 4, and large backpacks increase it by 6. Pretty simple. Take the shotgun, and as you can see, Maya's actually over capacity now. Each character has a certain amount of encumbrance that they're able to carry. I am unsure of what that's based off of. But she can still move around at full speed, but what happens is the character's stamina will actually deplete faster than it would normally. So I'm gonna actually switch back to. I don't think you can switch to combat. So let's take care of this zombie first, and now there we go. I'll switch back to Marcus. So let's head on down towards the industrial supply store. Because there is a vehicle there.
I don't know. I guess we just head to town and try to find somebody.
Yeah, or...
Or?
Well, I kind of took that guy's walkie-talkie. Maybe we can raise somebody on that.
Jesus, Ed, why did you do that?
I don't know. I figured if he had a radio, there must be somebody on the other end.
So you robbed a dead guy, and you expect his friends to help us out?
Wait, who says they're his friends? I mean, maybe they didn't even really like the guy.
Dad? Dad, are you there?
So as you can see...
Hello? Can you hear me?
Who is this?
Listen, we're stuck up here on Mount Tanner. My friend needs medical attention. Can you help us?
Can you make it down to Spencer's Mill? Some of us are holed up at the church. If your friend doesn't look too dicey, we'll let you in.
The church in Spencer's Mill. We're on our way. We'll, try not to look too dicey.
Alright, so, there's some further exposition going on where we're actually going to be meeting up with another group. I'm just loading up this truck with as many items as I can, and then I'm gonna actually try. I should be able to leave Mount Tanner with everything available. Yes, I will take this stuff. There we go. Sorry about that. So I believe I have enough carry capacity to be able to go back to the that home base and pick up the rest of the stuff. There we go. and you can obviously run zombies over with your car, or you can open up the car door and whack them with the door. There's actually an achievement for killing zombies with your car. I'm just gonna leave the car right here. No one's gonna be driving off with it.
Asshole. All right, we don't want any trouble.
So I don't have to worry about that. Get the remaining stuff out of the container. Oops, that door's open. Let's get the remaining items out of the container and head off of the mountain. And that is everything. So we're good to go.
Whoa, listen, asshole. All right, we don't want any trouble.
And like I said, Ed says that a lot for some reason at this part of the game. And I believe all of these zombies were attracted to the sound of the car made, so that might be why we're surrounded by a bunch of zombies. Yeah, so driving cars actually will attract zombies to your location. There we go. Alright, so let's get in this car and get out of here before, you know, we get ourselves killed. Alright. And hopefully we won't run into any trouble from here till we get to where we need to go. The bridge is actually out. I'm gonna try and make this jump, but I don't know if I can necessarily. I'm just trying to... Alright, let's line it up. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Alright, now I know we're straight. And let's try and pick up some speed. No, we're not gonna make it. Alright, so we all just got ejected from the car. Anything that was in there, we're probably gonna lose because the car's gonna blow up. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to go the rest of the way on foot until at least we find another car.
I don't know, mate. Looks like we could climb up over here, maybe?
Alright, let's get on out of here.
We're headed your way.
Alright.
Better deal with this
and
first.
look, there's a car. How lucky. Alright, children, let's get in this car.
You said you were holed up in a church? What the hell's happening around here?
You haven't heard?
No cell reception at the lake. Guess you could say we've been out of the loop.
All we know is a bunch of crazy people tried to eat us.
I accidentally pushed the
13
E
years
button.
ago,
I'm
at
so
first it was
sorry.
just weird stories on the news. Random maulings, violent incidents at hospitals, black helicopters in the sky, just strange stuff. I guess they were trying to keep it quiet, but that didn't last too long. People figured it out pretty quick. People
I can't
die,
believe that. That was so funny. Ed just like
they come back
jumped
as one of those
out
things.
of the car.
I told you that guy was dead.
Seems like the only way to stop them for good is with a shot to the head. Anything else, they just keep coming.
So you're saying those things are zombies?
I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of messed up supervirus. Maybe it's radiation from outer space, or black magic, or the wrath of almighty frickin' God. Your guess is as good as mine.
So, wait a minute. What's the government response to all this? Haven't they sent in the National Guard or something?
The government? You don't get it. It's been total chaos. At first, they told us just to stay home, lock our doors. So, how'd you end up on this frequency?
Just lucky, I guess. It was pretty chaotic up at the lake.
You're not gonna tell her?
I don't know yet.
Dude, it's her dad.
you want to confess that we killed her father and stole his radio before they patch you up?
Yeah, okay, maybe we leave that part out.
So here we are. We're at the church that they mentioned over the radio. This will actually become our new home base for the time.
Lily, did you invite these strangers?
Good, you made it.
That one doesn't look so good.
Name's Ed. Pleased to meet you.
Come with me, son. We'll see to those.
God damn it! We got enough trouble without bringing in another freeloader to use up all our medicine.
Real nice, Alan. I offered them shelter. I'm letting them in. Us freeloaders have to stick together.
Girl's got the common sense God gave a tree stump. You're worse than your brother.
Come on, I'll give you the nickel torch.
So, Alan kind of seems like a jerk at first, but he's actually probably one of the more with it characters of this game. We're just gonna go through the tour of the new home, and then I'm gonna end it here.
I spend most of my time here, using the radio to coordinate everyone.
And Lily's actually the only character that you can't earn enough reputation with that you would
Next up's
be able
the
to
kitchen.
play as.
Sam's our unofficial in-house chef, but, well, there's only so much anybody can do with canned soup and pork rinds. Seriously, though, rule number 1, all the food stays in here and it stays sealed. You wouldn't believe how fast rats get into things otherwise. We learned that one the hard way. Sleeping quarters? Hope you don't mind sharing. We're pretty tight on space here. Alan's been saying we should move to someplace bigger, but my dad's a carpenter, and he says we could build like a dorm room or something to get more space.
How many people do you have here?
I think you've met just about everybody, except maybe my brother and my dad. They're out scouting for supplies, I think. I haven't heard from them in a while.
Rest easy, son. How do you feel?
So, eventually, we're gonna have to tell Lily about her dad. But obviously we're not gonna tell her right now because we've gotta make sure that Ed gets taken care of.
We'll need to get Dr. Hansen out here. I'll see if I can get him on the radio.
Thanks, I appreciate the hospitality.
Do not forget to entertain strangers, for by so doing, some have unwittingly entertained angels.
How about that? I might be an angel.
Look,
Oh, Ed.
I didn't want to say this in front of your friend, but fever is a bad sign, especially after a bite. Pastor Will's going to try and get Doc Hansen to come down and take a look at him, but if he doesn't get some antibiotics, he's probably not going to make it. If it comes to that, I promise Alan will take care of him. Bullet to the brain before he turns. It's for the best.
Jesus, Lily, he's not a rabid dog.
Don't you get it? More of us didn't make it than did. We can't be soft-hearted about this. Not anymore. We need medicine here anyway. You can't be sick. You understand? No one can be sick.
So that's it, huh? Nice to meet you. Would you prefer to be shot in the face or kicked out on your asses?
No, it's... Okay, look. We're barely hanging on here as it is. Medicine was some of the first stuff to run out. We don't have any to spare for your friend. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
What if I find some more? Will that help pay our rent?
Yeah, okay, sure. If you can find a place to get more medicine, I'll make sure your friend has a place to stay.
His name is Ed.
I know.
Alright, so with that, I think I'm gonna end it here. So for next part, we're going to try and find a place where we can find some antibiotics for Ed and for the rest of the community, so we don't lose Ed, because I actually kind of really like Ed. So, but with that, I've been Joe. This has been Joe Plays Games, and you've been watching State of Decay. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.